All right, welcome to Elviras, everybody. My name is Chris George. I'm the executive chef here. We are at Elviras. We're up here in DC Ranch in North Scottsdale. We're on Thompson Peak Parkway in Pima, so you just head north on Pima. You'll see us. We're right in the DC shopping center, the marketplace. We partnered with Ruben from Tubac, so we brought him on up, and then Elvira is actually his grandmother. So it started in 1927. We partnered with him a little bit less than a year ago now too. So this is our first year up here in DC Ranch, and we're proud to be here. Today, I'm actually going to be cooking some of, it's one of our famous appetizers here too, and it's nice and light. I know everybody's watching their health lately too, so we're doing a jicama achiote grilled shrimp taco. So what we have here is we have some beautiful shrimp. And then we're gonna do it like I do it like a nice little adobo marinade on these. So this is the adobo marinade that we get with our canned chilies, our chipotles. So we take this, you just wanna kind of rub it all over, you know, get it nice in there, get it all in the crevices too. Now you can do these individually too, as well. Like if you just wanna take your shrimp, I skewer them because we don't want them to curl up and get super tight. Plus, you know, when you're making 100 of these a night, this is a lot easier just to grab them instead of grabbing, you know, one prawn per order. So this is some of our achiote seasoning too that we make in-house too with our achiote chilies. So we take this, we grind it down, we add like a nice sea salt, peppercorn to it. We want to put a little bit of tahini on there for a little bit of citrus. And then we have our salt and some pepper. And that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of our blended olive oil that we use in here too. And actually we use grapeseed on this too, so for the smoke point. And then we're gonna grill these up. So we just wanna get these nice and marinated too. A little bit of seasoning, you gotta season on both sides here. Okay, and then we're just gonna grill these bad boys up. And then now we're gonna start working on our taco filling. So we have a little bit of a slaw here. So we're gonna kinda come down here. And this is our, you know, we just use regular old green cabbage here too. Take this, we got some ninja radish here too. Isn't this a cool little radish too? It's got a really nice pungent flavor. So this is called ninja radish. Why it's called ninja radish, I don't know, but it's definitely an heirloom radish. So, but we love it here. So we're gonna take this. So we have, see, isn't that a nice beautiful color too? Nice and crisp too, great flavor. Great flavor. Then I'm gonna take some jalapeno. And we're gonna do some nice slices on jalapeno here. Okay, there we go. And a little bit of our sweet pepper. And this adds a nice little color to it too as well, but great flavor, nice crunch and crispness. So there we go. And we have our jicama here. So we have our beautiful jicama that we take and we slice. And we do two tacos per order here. We're also gonna do some lime, right? Because you need that citrus, right? It's all about the lime, the salt, the acidity. So we're gonna take a couple of these. I'm gonna cut them down. Then I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of our tahini on here too, so that we can mix. And then we're just gonna kind of perch it up a little bit here. So just kind of give you a little finger so you can grab it. Okay. And we'll do the same over here, okay? Just like that. Okay, perfect. So now we have our slaw here with our ninja radish. So we're gonna put a little bit of this in here too as well. So I'm gonna put a little bit of these ninja radishes in here. I'm gonna put some jalapeno in here, and then we're gonna garnish with the jalapeno too. And then a little bit of our sweet peppers. And then we make a nice, like a yuzu cilantro sauce in here that we wanna do. And then we also make a chipotle cilantro vinaigrette. So we're gonna take that, we're gonna mix all this up, and then this will be our bed, a little bit down. Okay, a little cilantro there. Okay, I'm gonna dress them up on here. So we're gonna go right here, nice, beautiful shrimp. Okay, there we go. All right, so we got our nice shrimp. I'm gonna put a little extra seasoning on here too as well. So this is a little bit of the achiote, and then we have our cilantro vinaigrette that we're finishing on top of this. Some chili oil. that we make from all of our chilies that we have in here too. So a little bit more spice too, you know. And we're gonna finish with a little bit of our yuzu cilantro, okay? And then to kind of finish this plate, we're gonna come back, we're gonna grab some of our ninja radishes and just garnish right on top. And then I too like, I love a little purslane on there too as well. So we have this beautiful purslane that can be nice too. It's got this nice, really kind of citrus freshness to it. So we just want to finish with that. And that's it. And voila, our nice achiote shrimp. So that's this. And then we also have some of our other classics too as well. So here we have our ceviche. This is our prawn ceviche too, a very popular. We do this table side too. So we do like a nice cilantro jalapeno emulsion on this too. So this is fun and refreshing, you know, especially with those summers and, you know, being 95, 100 degrees out. So same thing too. We're going to finish this with a little bit of chipotle or a little bit of our chili oil. And there we have it. There we have that. And then this is one of our classic dishes that we have here too as well. So this is our frito calla. So this is our squash blossom that we do, basically our chili relleno with squash blossoms, lots of great vegetables in there too. And then our proprietary cheese blend, our special cheese blend that we have, and our bean sauce. So these are the great classics that we can get. So thanks for being in the kitchen with me today, and welcome to Elviras, and we'd love to have you here. So thank you. Today I'm going to show you actually one of our classic dishes that have been on the menu since day one. So this is our entree, and this is our Alaskan halibut right now. So when halibut's in season, especially in Alaska, this is what I like to do. So it's a nice, light, healthy white fish. So we have our halibut right here too. So just season with a little bit of our salt and pepper on here too, okay? And then we mix it with a little bit of grapeseed oil too. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil down here. And then I do all my cooking on our flat top. So we do all teppanyaki cooking here basically on our flat iron. So I like a nice hard sear too. And the key too with halibut is you wanna make sure that you cook it pretty much 80%, you know? So we're gonna put this down right here too. And then I'm gonna season it again on this back side with the same thing, a little bit of salt and pepper. So we're gonna let that cook. And like I said too, we wanna keep this, we wanna let it get that nice golden crust all the way around too. So I like to just keep kind of basting it with oil. You get that nice sizzle on there. And then we're just gonna let that cook. And you can always see too, they always say like when you flip it over, you want like a sandy beach, right? For your fish. So when you know it's medium, you start seeing that sandy beach around the side. So we're gonna start working on the garnish right here too. So we do a salsa fresca with this too. So it's super light. There's no heavy starches, no, you know, beans, no refried beans or anything like that too. But it's just a nice, beautiful salsa fresca. And we use our Hawaiian pineapples here too. So we get our beautiful pineapples, and then we're gonna put these in here. And then a little bit of cilantro. So I just use the tops of these cilantros. So we just kind of, you know, just kind of rough them up a little bit too. You could peel them up and then put them in there. And then for a little bit of acidity, because this pineapple is beautiful, right? It's super sweet. You want to get it peak seasoned. Never use a dull pineapple, but we want a little bit of acid. So we put our little pickled onions in there. And then we definitely get a little bit of that crunch, you know, from the pineapple, but we put a little bit of jicama in here too as well for a little bit of that, just really kind of freshness and that crunch. So what we're doing there too is just kind of finishing this up here with some tahini. So we're going to put and you know, tahini is a nice seasoning. Most people love it on their Bloody Marys or the rims of their glasses for their cocktails. But here too, we cook with it a lot back here. So we add it to this, and then we add a nice citrus cilantro vinaigrette to kind of really freshen that up. So we're gonna put this down on the base. All right, we got a beautiful base right there too. So this is getting ready. And then we're gonna finish it with a little bit of our chipotle. We have our chipotle vinaigrette. And then a little bit more just of that, that emulsion that we had too on there. And then we'll kind of finish it with a little bit of chopped cilantro. Now we're gonna come back over to our halibut here. And you can see too, like I could already tell right here too, you get that nice little crust. Now you can do this at home, you can do this in your pan, but see, isn't that beautiful? So now you know it's 80% cooked. You can see that nice doneness. And then here too, you know, me growing up from back east, you know, growing up in the Boston area from Portsmouth, New Hampshire, just north of Boston. You know, I grew up on the coast, so I love seafood. I love cooking seafood. I love shellfish. And Arizona, we're a landlocked state, I get it, but we can get the freshest seafood just like anybody else. So this is it right here. And then when you flip it over, since you cooked it and it's got that nice, beautiful crust, it only needs like about 10 to 20 seconds on this side. So we're gonna bring this over here, right? And then we'll put this over here, bloodline to the back right there for presentation. Awesome. And then we're gonna come in here. We're gonna make our little salad on top. So just to garnish it, we're gonna do a nice, kind of a cilantro, a little bit of fresh jicama in there too as well. And then just a little bit more of that vinaigrette too on top, just to kind of finish it up. And then this will go right on top, right there. Just like that. And a little bit more. So this is our beautiful Alaskan halibut with salsa fresca, a little chipotle vinaigrette too, and cilantro jicama salad. And then over here too, we have this is our classic dish. So if you've ever been to Elvira's, we're known for the moles. So right now we currently have about 6 moles. Everything is made in-house too. They're a painstaking process, but they're fun to make. But that's what we're known for. So this is our mole negro. This is the king of moles. We serve all of our moles with our chicken breast, and then we have our escabeche and then cilantro too as well. And just like fish here too, we have beautiful steaks. So all of our steaks, we buy most of our stuff from Harris Ranch, and it's all prime grade. So this is our ribeye azteca with our beautiful roasted vegetables. I like to do whatever's in season and just keep it with tradition. We keep it with the jalapenos and the fried peppers and the calibre chilies and whatnot. But then we have our molcajetes. So we have 3 molcajetes on the menu right now too. This is our surf and turf molcajete, and hiding back there too, you can kind of see our flank steak. So we have our beautiful flank steak. So you're getting 7 ounces of flank steak. You get this beautiful, look at this. This is 8 ounces, a half a pound of our Maine lobster tail. You know, like I already told you, I'm from back east. I love the seafood. So I bring this in from Maine. We cook it. We cook it in our adobo chili, garlic, butter sauce. And then we have our grilled panela cheese in there too. And then our Veracruz sauce. So the Veracruz sauce, super popular. It's a tomato-based sauce too with lots of peppers and olives. It's a beautiful dish. But that's it here from Elviras. Thanks so much for coming in and spending time with me in the kitchen.